At our organization, our long and winding road started when we decided to learn about improvement. We went to the National Quest Conference, and we listened to organizations that had achieved excellence. We were inspired, so we applied at the state level for a CAPE award, and in 2005, we had our first site visit. We were very excited. We had no idea how much we didn't know. I remember sitting there in an interview with the examiners and absolutely not understanding a word that they were saying. It was a foreign language to us. My colleague and I kept looking at each other, and we had no idea how to answer their questions. With great pity and certainly great kindness, he finally said, "Do you do this as part of your process, or do you do that as part of your process?" And the light bulb went on. I finally understood the question, and very naively I said, "No. Are we supposed to?" It was very painful. And by the time the site visit was over, we knew we had a very long way to go. I'm sure that the poor examiners from that team long ago probably look back and laugh at how inept we were, though perhaps they've actually blocked it from their memories. We certainly laugh about it today among ourselves. Part of the journey for us meant that we needed to reinvent ourselves. We needed some key tools, and we went looking for them among CAPE and Baldrige winners. We started out by figuring out our vision. What did we really want to do? And better yet, where did we want to go? As we created our vision, we realized it would take great leadership, and not just one leader would do. One person alone could not make the changes that we needed to make. So we sent our leadership to CAPE examiner training. Yes, we sent our whole leadership team. All 6 of us went and became CAPE examiners, and we had 4 other individuals at our organization go with us. We figured that if we knew the language, if we knew what questions to ask, then we would know the answers. Of course, it isn't that simple, but it certainly was a start. As we learned the language, we did begin to understand the criteria, and as we figured out how we did things rather than just what we did, we realized that we were going to need a broader involvement, and that is when we decided to create our Process Excellence Council and our Process Excellence teams. The Process Excellence Council became our oversight team. We then divided up the Baldrige criteria into categories. Very innovative, I know. But each team member of the Process Excellence Council was tasked to lead an individual process excellence team focused on a category. The PET teams were comprised of department directors and some managers at our organization, which helped us to expand the involvement of our organization with process improvement. In order to get these individuals engaged in this project, we decided to mandate that each director would become a CAPE examiner, and they had to do a CAPE examiner training cycle at least once. We shamelessly borrowed heavily from Poudre Valley Health System the basic concepts for this team structure, and it is still in place for us today. The team process and structure has evolved over time, but continues to serve us well in helping to shape our progress. It encourages us to get the right people on the right team, to focus on the talent available. With the right people and with the right training, we were able to get buy-in towards our project. This focus, this engagement. Once we decided that our directors needed to know the Baldrige basics and provided the training for them, they got engaged with our process, and we were a few more steps down our long and winding road. Now we had to focus on accountability and measuring results. As the teams began their work, it was obvious to us that we needed strong communication techniques. The teams must be able to effectively communicate any challenges or progress to the PEC or to their senior leaders, and at Feather River Hospital, we call that an uproar. If you have a challenge that you are asked to resolve, it's a ROAR, which stands for Rounding for Opportunities and Results. As you round in our organization, concerns are presented to you as a leader for you to try to resolve. And if you can't resolve it yourself, you can uproar it to your team leader or to your direct supervisor.